All right, what's up, everybody? I'd like to welcome you to the first volume of Wedding Songs. And this is a series where I talk about songs that I play at a lot of weddings that get really good reactions that might make you say, oh, wow, this isn't Shout, or I thought he was going to include YMCA. They're well-known songs that are going to get everybody dancing, but at the same time, I'm not, making a list of corny wedding songs that everyone has heard a million times at weddings, at least in the New York area, which is where I live and work. All right, so 3 things before we get started. And the first thing is, if you are getting married and looking for a DJ and want to talk to me about DJing your wedding, head over to djbenboylan.com and schedule a conversation. Number 2, I have all these playlists on Spotify. So head on over to my Spotify. I'm going to put a link below. Okay, and the third thing is, you might expect me to play the songs in this video. I'm not going to play the songs. And I have a good reason for that. That's copyright. The record companies will pull this video down if I play the music. Let's get started. So for this first volume of Wedding Songs, I'm going to talk about indie pop and dance, indie pop music and indie dance music. This is one of my favorite genres to play at weddings. I think it's a good way that I set myself apart from other wedding DJs, and it's a type of music that people really like in my market. So let's just get started with some of the songs that I have here. So I got my computer here. Okay, so I'm gonna look at the playlist. All right, so the first song is by probably the most popular and well-loved artist of this genre that I know, and that is Robyn. I've got 2 Robyn songs in this playlist. She basically has 2 big songs that everybody knows, and they are Call Your Girlfriend and Dancing on My Own. Both really, really great songs that everybody loves, not just the females, but everybody loves these songs. Some people might be like, should you really be playing these songs at a wedding? It's 2 songs about infidelity, about cheating, basically. But this goes to show my, philosophy about that. Unless it's like a really, really like obscene or offensive song, if people like it, if people are going to dance to it, or if my couple requested it, I'm going to play it. This, to me, it's more we're having a dance party than we're at a wedding. Let's dance, let's all have fun. Who cares? Unless, like I said, unless it's really offensive, and that's not what I'm gonna do. And also, yeah, I do play clean versions of all songs. That's not an issue here with most of this genre, but play the song. So I used to think that Dancing on My Own was a really big one, and this one I used to DJ in clubs in New York, and because that's the one I would always play. That's the one I personally prefer for whatever reason. And I would play Call Your Girlfriend also, but I would play Dancing on My Own and would always get a huge, reaction from the crowd. But one thing I've found out is that Call Your Girlfriend is the bigger song. I saw Robyn in concert at MSG, and that's definitely the bigger song. So if you were gonna play, only one of her songs, and you didn't have a preference, you just wanted the bigger one, Call Your Girlfriend is the bigger song. And these are sing-along songs. With Dancing on My Own, there's like a part during the chorus where they're like, oh, I'm not gonna sing, they're like, oh, and I often turn the volume down on that, and you can hear the whole room just screaming that part. But both songs are like that. So if you aren't that familiar with this genre of music, you don't know these songs for whatever reason. By the way, I think one or both of them were featured in the Girls soundtrack, the Girls TV show, 4 or 5 years ago, whenever that was. So they had a resurgence because of that. But if you aren't familiar with these, start here, check out this artist, listen to her albums. She actually has like tons of really great songs, other ones that people might know, but these are the really good ones. So do yourself a favor and listen to Robyn if you're not familiar. Okay, let's move on and see, what else we got here. I'm gonna try to talk about at least 5 songs today. I'm gonna count that as one. All right. So next up, let's move down. Okay, to a song that's similar in vibe and genre to these, and that's called "Bulletproof" by LaRue. So this song is could definitely fit into a pop set. It's definitely pop. It feels a little indie. The artist LaRue makes a lot of other music that's a little more indie than this song. This song is maybe 10 years old, just like the Robin songs, and it has a really recognizable instrumental part at the start. So you can, for DJs, you can just play it from the very start. It's another sing-along song, and if all your guests are dancing to one of the Robin songs, put on Bulletproof next. They're gonna keep on dancing. They're gonna keep on going. Really fun song, really fun sing-along song that I think was more of like a girl anthem, but I think everyone likes this song. A really good addition to that kind of set. All right, next up is going to be Latch by Disclosure. Latch, was a really, really big hit. It's got Sam Smith singing, so sometimes when people come up and request it from me, they say, could you play Latch by Sam Smith? But technically the artist is listed as the producer. Maybe it says Disclosure featuring Sam Smith. I don't know. I always think of it as Disclosure Latch. Anyway, this actually doesn't feel like a super upbeat song. It's around the same tempo as the Robin songs and Bulletproof, but it kind of feels more chill. So if you feel like for whatever reason your guests don't know this song, maybe this would be a good one to leave out, because I don't think it has like the punch of energy that the other songs that I mentioned have. But if they know it, this is a sing-along. This is a song that everybody likes and knows. I guess the reason it doesn't have a lot of energy or as much is because all the energy is in the chorus and the verse is kind of like chill. So as you're building up to the chorus, it's kind of chill, but once you get to it, everyone likes to sing along to that chorus. Sam Smith killed it. If I'm, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is what really catapulted Sam Smith and made him famous. Since then, he's had big hits of ballads, and it seems like he has somewhat of a hit all the time now. He's a big star. So this is what made Sam Smith famous. Awesome song. You can't go wrong with Latch. And actually, this is a song that I've had a lot of couples choose for their last song of the night. Not a lot, 2 maybe. Okay. So next up. Okay, let's go to. Okay, I'm gonna jump over a song I'm about to talk about. To All My Friends by LCD Sound System, and the reason I'm saying this song now is because I just said last song. This is a song that I get a lot for a last song, maybe at least 5 times a season, maybe more. This is definitely a Brooklyn type song. If you are in Brooklyn and if you're an old person like me, you remember when LCD Sound System was super, super popular, and I guess this is like around the new disco or right after like Electro Clash. LCD Sound System was super popular, and this is one of their most popular songs. It's super, super long, and it ends with chorus, which I think says "We're all friends tonight" or something like that. So you get a really good vibe. Everyone's dancing in a circle at the end of the night when you play this song. It's super, super long, which I feel like a lot of people pick for last songs. You have like "Last Dance" by Donna Summer, some other stuff, but I feel like a lot of people pick songs that are very long for the last song. So you have this. It's a little repetitive, like in the middle. So if your guests don't know the song, and you're the only people who know the song, then maybe you would want to pick something else. But if you have a bunch of friends who like this song, who know this song, they're, like I said, everyone's going to be locking shoulders and jumping around in a circle by the end of the song, and you're really going to end your Wedding on a Bang. This song like really bridges the line between indie rock and dance music perfectly. I think it's the perfect mix. And, you know, like I said, people who like this genre, they love LCD Sound System. And that's a really good pick. Okay, next up, another song which I think would be good as the last song, but I don't think I've had it requested and is on this list, is All Night by Chance the Rapper. This is a more recent song. It's from maybe 2 or 3 years ago. It could obviously fit into a hip hop playlist also, but the chorus is really has an indie feel, has like an indie rock or indie dance feel, and for a lot of my couples, they really like indie dance music, and they also really like R&B and hip hop stuff like Beyonce and Chance the Rapper. So I think that this is a perfect bridge because it's got both. It's got like he's rapping in the verse, but the chorus is like very like indie and cool, and everyone likes this song. That now it's an awesome song. It's not like a huge song, like a smash. Not everyone's gonna know it, but a lot of people will know it, and the people who know it love it. And like I said, I haven't had it requested, I don't think yet, as the last song of the night, but I think it would be awesome as the last song of the night. All right, let's try and get one more in. Okay, I'm gonna pick One Kiss by Calvin Harris and Dua Lipa. All right, let me talk about these two artists. So Calvin Harris is basically a genre to me. Like I feel like someone could be like, I like hip hop, I like rock, and I like Calvin Harris. He has so many songs that I play at weddings. We Found Love featuring Rihanna may be the biggest wedding song to me that I'll ever play. Biggest song I'll ever play. He has so many songs, and he's also going through different genres. And that's Calvin Harris. Dua Lipa, I feel like, is like the diva or singer that is coming up now in dance music and pop. As having so many great songs. I don't think she's like a huge superstar yet on the level of like a Lady Gaga or something like that. But if you don't know Dua Lipa and you like, you know, music like Robin and Madonna and stuff like that, check out Dua Lipa. Check out her music. She's got tons of great songs, and I think that she's just going to keep on making great music. So check that out. So I actually have two of her songs at the end of this playlist. One Kiss and Electricity. Electricity is by Silk City, which I believe is Diplo and Mark Ronson. Once again, they're the producers. So I probably like Electricity better. It's the same thing as with the two Robin songs, but I think One Kiss is more well known. I think Electricity might have a little more energy. It's like got that build up and then the big chorus. So, you know, pick the one you like, or pick the one you like. Both of them are good, but I think One Kiss is probably going to be more well known, and more of your guests are going to know it. It's a dance song. It's an EDM song. It's more on the EDM spectrum than a lot of these songs are. And it's really fun. You can mix it with your other EDM songs, and if that's what you like, or you can just stay on more of the indie, you know, indie vibe. And another good thing about it is it's about like kissing and love, so it fits right in to a wedding set. All right, so that's pretty much it. Let me mention one thing. A lot of my DJing in New York City, a lot of my couples, they come from somewhere else. They're not from New York. So I guess like the lens that I'm looking through, and I'm telling you like your guests might know this, they might not know this, is that a lot of people, their guests, the people they invite to their wedding, they'll have themselves, then they'll have their friends who live in Brooklyn or live in Manhattan or whatever, and then they'll have their family and friends from home. All right, so a lot of times they'll like a song like All Night by Chance the Rapper, all right? And them and their New York friends are gonna know the song, but their their friends from home and their young family from home might not know it that much. But if you and your friends from New York are dancing around and going crazy, there's a good chance your friends from home are going to go be like, oh, okay, I'll dance. I don't know this, but let me try it. Maybe. All right. But this depends on the breakdown of your guests. So if it turns out that you actually didn't invite that many people from here and it's almost all the people from home, you might want to go more on the pop, side, program your playlists on the pop side of, dance music, just so you get people dancing, because people only dance to songs that they know. All right, so that's a consideration to put in if you live in New York or wherever you live, depending on who you invite. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the first installment of Wedding Songs, and I'm going to be back with another genre or another decade to talk to you about very soon. If you are getting married and looking for a DJ, and you want to talk to me about DJing your wedding, go to djbenboylan.com, schedule a conversation, let's talk, and thank you so much.